Every real estate investor has mailed 1,000 letters and heard nothing but crickets. So what if the secret wasn't your list, your market, or even your timing, but the exact words on the page? We're diving into the one question that separates the investors actually closing deals from the ones just burning postage money. Direct mail is either the most underrated tool in your arsenal or the most expensive way to feel productive. And the difference comes down to one thing: the offer itself. Think of it like fishing. You can have the best rod, the best lake, and the worst bait, and you're still going home empty-handed. A few years back, investors were mailing generic "We buy houses" postcards by the thousands, and phones were ringing off the hook. But that era is largely over. Sellers have seen those yellow letters so many times, they're practically wallpaper, and your response rates reflect that fatigue, like a bad earnings report. The psychology behind what actually gets a call is more nuanced than most people admit. And behaviorally, sellers aren't responding to your offer, they're responding to how seen and understood they feel. Dan Kennedy, the godfather of direct response marketing, said it best: enter the conversation already happening in your prospect's mind. So here's the uncomfortable truth, that most gurus skip the highest converting direct mail pieces aren't slick, they're specific. A handwritten style letter that references the actual neighborhood, the actual tax situation, or the actual condition of the property pulls 2 to 3 times the response rate of a generic mailer. The probate letter is arguably the single most effective niche piece in the game right now, because you're reaching someone in a real, documented moment of transition and vulnerability. You're not guessing they might want to sell. The courthouse just told you they probably need to. Pre-foreclosure letters are equally powerful when written with empathy instead of desperation, because the seller isn't looking for a predator, they're looking for a lifeline. The investors who frame themselves as a solution rather than an opportunist are the ones getting callbacks at rates that would make your head spin. The tired "I want to buy your house" approach has been replaced by the "I can close in 2 weeks, no repairs, no agents, no fees" approach. And the specificity of that promise is what triggers action. Remove every vague claim and replace it with a concrete, verifiable benefit, and watch your response rate behave like it finally had a cup of coffee. Now, historically, direct mail in real estate has gone through cycles, just like the market itself. It peaked in the mid-2000s, got crowded, died off slightly, then roared back when digital got oversaturated. We're in a moment right now where a well-crafted physical letter still carries psychological weight that an email or text simply cannot replicate. The misconception most new investors carry is that volume beats quality, but mailing 500 deeply researched, personally written letters will almost always outperform 5,000 generic blasts. Your cost per deal math only works when your response rate is honest, and stuffing cheap mail into a machine is often just paying for the illusion of effort. Here's your practical playbook. Lead with empathy, follow with specificity, close with urgency, and always include a real name and a real phone number, not a Google Voice that rings into a voicemail graveyard. Test one variable at a time, track your response rates religiously, and treat your direct mail campaign like a portfolio position, not a lottery ticket. Size your campaigns to what you can actually follow up on, because a motivated seller who calls and gets ignored is worse than never mailing at all. Discipline in your follow-up system matters just as much as the letter itself. And the investors winning right now have a process, not just a printer. At its core, the best direct mail offer isn't the cleverest or the flashiest. It's the most honest, the most specific, and the most human. Consistency across months and markets, not one brilliant campaign, is what builds a pipeline that pays you like clockwork. Real estate investing rewards the patient, the systematic, and the humble, and direct mail, done right, is one of the most elegant expressions of all three. You're not just mailing paper, you're building trust at scale with strangers who will eventually become your best deals. Whether you're ready to launch your first campaign or scale your next one, we can help you get started in real estate investing, connect you with trusted contractors, and find the right lenders. Check out our links in the description below.